What is up, everybody? How y'all doing? Good morning. Good morning. I wanted to hop on here and test out my new phone. Got me a new little phone finally. I know I never get on here anymore. And I'm not going to say that I'm going to start doing this more often because it seems like every time I get on here, I always do that. I say, you know what? I'm going to start doing this more often. And then it just doesn't happen. So I'm done making that claim. So anyway, yeah, I wanted to test out my new phone. What's up, y'all? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I got me a new little phone. And no, I did not get the newest, latest, greatest phone. I didn't do that. I finally got one that, well, okay, so I don't know how many of you have been following me for a long time, but back in, when I very first, my YouTube channel very first took off and I was doing all of my work on my phone, I wanted to get the biggest, baddest phone that was on the market. And at the time, you don't know how true this shit is, but at the time, supposedly, the best camera, the most top of the line phone was the iPhone XS Max. Again, how true is that? I don't know, but anyway. So I got this big, huge, honking, fucking movie theater screen ass thing. And that was back in 2019. Anyway, by 2021, I had changed my setup for my workstation. And I was no longer working on my phone. So I got the little iPhone 12 mini. I don't know if y'all remember that or not. And I just loved that little phone, dude. It was so fucking awesome. It was so tiny and it fits so comfortably in your pocket. And I kept that phone for a year. And for some reason, I don't know why, I let the dude at the Verizon store talk me into upgrading to the iPhone 13 Pro. And that was around the middle of 2022. I made it out to the car and immediately fucking regretted it. I was like, oh shit, this thing, dude, it was as heavy as a brick. This thing was heavy. And I was like, fuck, man, I'm stuck with this damn thing. Why did I do that? And I kept that for, I don't know, almost a year and a half. And then I ended up finding out that they discontinued the minis. Because I was telling myself, well, the next time I go to upgrade, I'm getting another mini. Like iPhone 15 mini or whatever the next mini is. But they quit making the minis. And I was like, no, 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 hell no. So I went in there and this was probably, I got me a little iPhone 13 mini now. And this will probably be one of the last ones I'm able to get my hands on because they quit making them. So unless it's like leftover inventory that never got sold or a used one, Apple doesn't make the minis anymore. So I grabbed me up a 13 mini. Luckily, the Verizon store still had some available that, but once they're all sold out, they're gone. They're not making the minis no more. So I had to get my hands on one. And I'm just testing it out here. Just giving it a little test. Yeah, looks like it's doing pretty good. Can y'all see me and hear me clearly? Yeah. I mean, no, see, my thing, and you've probably heard a lot of people say this, and I'm really big on this too, is that this whole having to have the newest, latest phone thing, that is the biggest, I don't like to use the word scam. People throw that word around like way too much. But that is a damn scam. That is just the most ridiculous fucking, because honestly, when it comes to like quality and just the overall experience, my 13 Pro was no different than my XS Max. No different. No different. The exact same experience. And this right here, the little 13 mini, is identical to the 12 mini. All they do is they rearrange the buttons a little bit, put the camera in a different position, maybe change its shape a little bit, and then say, new and improved. Now see, my daughter upgraded too, because we got her the iPhone 12 about a year and a half ago, somewhere around there. And she's like, I want a new phone, I want a new phone, I want a new phone. And we went ahead and got her the iPhone 14 Pro or something like that. And she's excited, but I told her, I was like, look, you're going to have that phone for, you're going to play on that thing for a couple of hours. And you're going to be bored with it because it's the exact same thing that you're using right now. There's no different. There's no difference. It's the exact same experience. There's nothing different about it, you know. But she had scratched hers up on the little lens there. So she's like, I haven't been able to use my front camera for about a year because it got scratches on the camera. So I'm excited to be able to use the camera. And I was like, okay, but just know that this whole phone upgrading thing is a big load of shit. I mean, I still kind of miss the old school phones, man. Remember, see, when I very first got the 12 mini, I actually was originally going to go in and get the iPhone SE. You know, the cheapest, most bottom of the line iPhone because it has the button on the bottom of it and shit, you know. But I did read some really horrible reviews about that. Like, that's not a good, from what I heard, I don't know. So, anyway, yeah. So I figured I'd get on here and test out my new phone. Oh shit, iPhone 5. Wow. Yeah. Well, I mean, see, these little minis here are very reminiscent of the older iPhone 5s and the 6s. Very reminiscent. It's very small. Very, very small. Tiny, compact. Like, with my 13 Pro that I've had for the last year and a half, I can't carry it in my pocket with my sweatpants on. Like, when I'm lounging around the house, I like to lounge around the house in like sweatpants and basketball shorts. And that thing, I would have to tie the drawstring on my sweatpants to have that thing in my pocket, or it will literally pull my pants off. Like, that's how heavy it was. And man, it's just, what's the point of that? And now, like I said, they've discontinued and quit making the minis. Why do they got to make phones so fucking big, dude? That's so annoying. It's annoying as fuck. So, anyway, thankfully I was able to get my hands on a 13 mini. And I'm keeping this little shit until I'm forced to get rid of it. And so far, ever since they switched over from, you know, when they went from the 8 and the 8 Plus to the iPhone X, and they took the button off of it and they made it a whole swipe screen, and from the minute they switched over to that, all those iPhones from the X all the way up to the 15 all support the same software updates. So even if I still had my original XS Max, I would still have the same, it would still support the same iOS update. So if the old iPhone X is still being supported by the new iOS updates, then this thing should be good for a while. Hopefully I can get at least a good 4 years out of this phone, hopefully. Well, that's questionable too. That's questionable too, because some of the things that we're going to be experiencing here in the coming months are going to change a lot of things. And one of the things that is going to be changing over the next couple of years is the internet. And a lot of old systems are going to crash. A lot of them. And a lot of the new systems that come in are going to be supported with new internet and new technology that iPhones and Androids, I don't even think with the new systems that are coming into play that iPhones and Androids will even support the new technology of the new systems that are going to be coming into play in the next couple of years. So anyway, that's a totally different rabbit hole, and I don't even have the mental capacity to talk about all that this morning. But yeah, anyway, probably not going to be on here for a real long time. Just wanted to hop on and say what's up, test out my new little phone, and today's Leah's birthday. So here in a little bit, I'm going to go out and get her some surprise stuff for in the morning. Run to the store, get her some flowers and a birthday card and shit, you know. So, yeah. I'll just be on here for a little bit. What y'all up to? Y'all excited for Christmas? Man, I'm not gonna lie, dude. This time of year, you all know that this is my favorite time of year. You see, I deck the halls every year around this time. The holiday season is my favorite time of year. The last 3 months of the year is my favorite time of the year. But I'm having a hard time feeling it here in SoCal, dude. I'm having a hard time feeling it. Because, I mean, the way I grew up, when it's time for the holidays, not so much Halloween really, but definitely Thanksgiving and Christmas, it's supposed to be chilly outside. It's supposed to be cold. And yesterday, it was 80 degrees. 80 fucking degrees yesterday. And I just can't feel the damn holiday vibes. I just can't feel that full Christmas holiday, you know, when you walk outside and I got a short sleeve button up shirt on and got my windows in my truck rolled down, cruising down the road with the hot sun beaming in the window. I'm like, dude, it doesn't feel like Christmas. It feels like 4th of July. What the fuck? I don't like it. It's supposed to, now I'm not saying that it has to be like frigid fucking, you know, freezing temperatures or anything, but even in Vegas right now, it's chilly in Vegas. Now, outside right now, I just went to the store a minute ago. Outside right now, it's pretty good and chilly, but it ain't gonna stay that way. It gets cold overnight, but as soon as that sun comes up, bam, it's like 70, 80 degrees, and I'm not liking so far Christmas in SoCal. I'm not impressed so far. Not impressed. See, it was weird because when we first moved here, we moved here in March. So it was it's in the tail end of winter. And it switched over to spring and it was freezing all spring long. And I was like, God damn. Winter must like cling for dear life here in SoCal, because it didn't start getting warm until like May, June. And it was chilly all up until like May, June. And I figured out. Now Leah says it's different every single year. I don't know, but so far what it's looking like is SoCal only has 2 seasons. There's 2 seasons here in SoCal. One long ass summer and then one long ass winter. So, Leah just texted me. She's up. Okay. So I'm gonna be on here for a couple more minutes. But anyway, yeah. So I think it's seriously gonna wait. It's gonna seriously wait until fucking until the clock strikes winter, until the winter solstice, which, I mean, okay, that's a couple of days before Christmas, but it just sucks, man. You know, I love it when it's cold outside. You got to wear your hoodie and your jacket, and everywhere you go, you see the Christmas lights, and when you walk into the store, you hear the Christmas music, and you see the decorations up, and everybody's got their coats on because it's chilly, and it's just the whole vibe of it, dude, you know? And I kind of miss it, so. Anyway, though, yeah, I'm probably going to have to cut this short. I don't know why Leah's up so early, But she's up, so now I have to go wish her a happy birthday, and then I'm gonna be scooting out to go grab her up some flowers and shit. But anyway, yeah, just wanted to hop on here, say what's up, test out my new phone. This will probably be the shortest chat that I've ever done, but yeah, she wasn't really expected to be up until she asked me to wake her up at 8. So that's still like an hour and a half from now. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Gotta go wish the lady a happy birthday, and I got a lot of work to do today. So I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one.